how am I have this grudge? How am I have hate for you, right? And something like we really didn't know about.
Right.
We only, we saw the hustling in our communities. We saw the our role models and do all this, but the bigger picture was that it was planted there.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So me and you have a fallout in this street game that me and you didn't even put together.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
it ain't real life. Just ain't real.
Real life street stars. You know what time it is. Real life street stars. A real street legend in here. DeHaven, what's up, brother?
You already know, boy.
Man, the Silent King.
Silent King, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
Silent Kings, man, that's this a brand that I'm pushing here, right? This is about the people I don't really talk about. People don't even ask questions about the people that's really responsible for where I'm at now. And, to everything that happened and, in my life that had a real impact that people just overlook. You know what I'm saying? It was like my uncle, for instance, he was part of this crew, the Rock Boys, early on, and he played a significant part in help building that Rockefeller stuff too as well. So, we don't mention him. So, and he died. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of went with Silent Kings of people that, that have an impact in your life that you really don't, even they don't think you still remember what you've done for them.
Man, that's dope.
I'm thinking about, my trial, my family, my real friends, you know what I'm saying? My boss at work, you know what I'm saying? The real people that played a superior role to get me to where I'm at right now, you know what I'm saying? So it's just Silent Kings.
Can you name a couple of those people that played a role? You know what I'm saying? Because we like to show love to the underground, the street stars.
From the very beginning, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Panama. He, Jay don't mention him in none of the records at all, but he was definitely, it was just four of us, me, Panama, my Uncle Buzz, and Jay himself. Speaking for those names. Then you got my mom, you got my family, you got key roles of people that's like the Silent Kings things, man. Even my mentors, the OGs that raised me, that's gone and stuff, you know what I mean? That's just who the Silent Kings was, I learned from Big Stan, Calvin and stuff, my Uncle Calvin and all this. Like, these are all Silent Kings, people that meant something to me in my life, man. And just can't forget them. And I just want them to know, when they look at this and be proud of me, where I'm at and what I'm doing now, let them know I just didn't forget them. And this is everything that, this is let them to remind them that I'm always thinking of them.
Now, as a young dude, I was watching an interview. We said, man, you had a different childhood. Mm-hmm. You started off in the streets very early. When you talk about things like your mom, like when she seen you, what you were becoming or what you were stepping into, what was her reactions to things like that?
Know what you're doing. Very protective. I mean, she protected me to a point where she moved me out of New York. You know what I'm saying? Because she seen that me making a different turn in life.
Where'd she move you to? She
moved me to New Jersey. Her and my coach, actually. My coach suggested it, because my coach was like, yo, if he gonna give up on school, this is gonna be his last chance right here. This is a decent basketball program he can go to and stuff. I think he can get some love over there. He got some key players over there that was going to the D1 schools, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up going to that school, getting transferred out of New York, going to that school.
Wait, what age was this?
This was 16. Getting transferred out of New York, I get in Jersey, and I get in this school, and it was something like I've never seen before. Like I've seen hustling dudes before, but to go to another city, go to another state and city and see a whole different vibe. Like everybody in this school was hustling.
So what was the difference between New York and New Jersey?
New York, that a lot of young dudes hustling in New York didn't have that kind of money. You know, they was more into fashion and this and that and the third. They would be spending their bread up on jewelry, fashion, and clothes, right? But them Jersey dudes, they didn't have a lot of access to stuff. So they just saved money. But when I got in that high school there and I seen dudes pushing Porsches and Benzes and iced out coming to school and, you know, gambling, watching. In high school. You know what I'm saying? The whole time now, my cousin, you know, he taking me to school, putting me on and things, but he ain't telling me what he doing. You get what I'm saying? But when we get into high school, everybody like, Whitey, you know, he's that dude, you know what I'm saying? But he known as a gambler, you know what I'm saying? And he would always be like, yo, I'm going on the back exit. So when I finally see what's going on the back exit, I'm talking about these dudes is dice games in high school with $20,000, $30,000 on the floor. Right. And I'm like, oh shit. I ain't never seen these many young people with this much bread. That just turned me way out. Cause I wasn't even on that level, you know what I mean? So I end up seeing my cousin like, yo, I hustle. And I'm like, shit, you know what I mean? You ain't saying nothing. At this time, I was just in the middle of a relationship with Spanish Jose. So that kind of all made sense. And I'm like, yo, you know, I have a connect my own self. You know what I'm saying? And then I started bringing my own work to Jersey. So, you know.
Man, you know, what was because, you know, we're from the South. When a dude is hustling, he has a certain look. Like he wears a certain thing. He gonna have that caprice. You know, he gonna be on foes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What was the uniform? Like, what was the style? What was you had on if you was really getting that paper?
Yo, like I said, this high school,
yes,
everybody was getting money. And it was almost like this town, Trenton, it's Trenton, New Jersey. It's almost like this town, right? It's like if you wanted to fit in, you had to be getting money. If you wasn't getting no money, you wasn't like really getting no respect. Like the girls would not even respect you if you wasn't getting money. So everybody was getting money. You get what I'm saying? And you had to have a look like you was getting money. And it wasn't no lie. Like we coming in the era of 88, 89, everybody had bread. Everybody had bread. So, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just a look. Dudes was walking around with Dapper Dan clothes and stuff, this, that, and the third. That was that era. That's that paid in full look that you see in Paid in Full. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
I'll just put it over there. So, real quick, before you get into that. So you say, in high school, everybody was getting money. Girls wouldn't even mess with you if you had no money. So were the fellas, were y'all tricking in high school? This money at this time?
Hey, yo, listen. You heard what T.I. said. It ain't tricking if you really got it. But I don't.
Was y'all spending it like in high school?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Was you cashing out for the ladies?
Definitely. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, man. They come with the game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They come with the game and stuff. You know, at that time it's called tricking. You know what I'm saying? You do whatever. But when you get deep into the game, it ain't tricking no more. It's actually you taking care. You know, people are doing stuff where you having a huge responsibility. So, you know what I mean? So now you got girls in the game. So much, you know, like, key point, I tell a girl, yo, hold this box. Yo, keep this box in your crib for me. She don't know what's in the box. You know what I'm saying? But when I come pick that box up in 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, and I pick the box up and I give her $2,000 and shit, she like, wow. You know what I'm saying? This is more than what I thought. You know, I thought you was just gonna pay my rent, you know, $600, $700. And you like, oh, nah.
Six, $700.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Please take it back.
So you give her $2,000 and she like, wow, you gave me all this. And she looking in the back of her head like, yo, this dude is a thorough dude. But in reality that she don't really know the magnitude of what she doing. Right. So I never treated people like, you know, dumb and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Break that down.
You say she didn't know the magnitude of what she doing. Explain that.
They don't know, you know, the magnitude of what they doing, and it's best that they don't know.
Right.
You You know what I'm saying? Because shit hit the fan is really nothing that they can tell you. She just told me to hold this box. You know what I'm saying? So, ain't nothing she could tell you. That's just how I used to treat people, with respect and honor. Like, yo, you're gonna get paid your worth. And I think that helped me get longevity in the game. Right. Treating people right, having loyalty, and playing the game fair got me longevity. Yeah. But it also, it's a gift and a curse. Trying to be humble in this game, and it ain't no, we go in this game like we have rules and standards. Right. This is what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? But the street there's no rules in this. Right. You know what I mean? When it come down to a person having to make a decision between you and them, it gets ugly.
There's one song that Jay-Z had. It was called, I want to say, The Evil. I don't know if that's it. Yeah, and it kind of explained how a situation be so innocent, and then once you get in the game, it gets real deep. And I want to go deep with you, right? Because in one of your other interviews, you said it was a design for Black people to end up in this dope game the way that they did. Can you break down when you say that it was all design? It was all, you know what I'm saying?
It was all what you mean?
Like a design.
Yeah, it was designed, right? Like, how am I have this grudge? How am I have hate for you, right? And something like we really didn't know about. Right. We only, we saw the hustling in our communities. We saw the our role models and do all this, but the bigger picture was that it was planted there. Right. You get what I'm saying? So me and you have a fallout in this street game that me and you didn't even put together. Exactly. So I can't keep this grudge against you too much longer, because now that we see the big pictures, like, damn, son, that shit was put for us to go against each other at some point.
So being older now, how do you feel about the game? Like,
it ain't worth it.
Do you have any regrets?
Nah, man. I needed to go through everything to get to where I'm at now. And I have that tattoo, no regrets. Every decision that I made, every choice that I made, from birth to here, to leaving the house, to being here, got me to where on this blue couch. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy with it. I got here fair and square. I'm not downing nobody to get anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hating anywhere. I've been there. That game here, man, like I said, I use my story as an impact to not hate on them for what they doing to me. I just say, yo, this is what the game done to my relationship with these dudes. Right. You feel me? Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why it all goes back to what we just said. Like, it was designed for this. You know what I mean? So I say, yo, you know what? I have to forgive these guys.
They say it's enough money in this shit for everybody. Is that really true? Like, when you really get down to it?
No, because everybody's not a boss, man. Right. And when you realize this in this game, that your man that you put on, and you're like, yo, I gotta connect, you know what I'm saying? For 15 a brick over here, you know what I'm saying? This is the connect. I put you on to the connect, and you're like, cool, we rocking out. But when you go get me to connect, and you're getting them for 10, you don't tell him, but you want him now to be getting them up for you. What part of the game is that? Because somebody gonna want more than the other at some point. Niggas ain't thinking about, yo, we doing this together and shit. You know what I mean? At some point, you're like, man, I gotta connect. Everybody's reaching for your spot. It's just like the rap game. Everybody wants your spot. In reality, you could be the man. I could be taking care of all of y'all. Y'all could be all getting y'all work for me. But the minute he get a connect that's cheaper, y'all ain't gonna mess with me. And that's where the loyalty lies. You know what I'm saying? That's where the real loyalty lies. Like, I've dealt with people that I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you can get it from me, bro. I got it for such and such. But just on the strength of being loyal, like, nah, I'm more comfortable with my people that I deal with. You know what I'm saying? It's 2-3 points cheaper, but you know what I mean? Guess what? If I get knocked off or something, I lose something, I could go to them and I could get what I need and stay loyal to who I'm supposed to be loyal to.
Amen.
You get what I'm saying? I remember I had a stash house, right? I had a stash house. I was messing with this wild white chick, man. A white lady. She was rich. She owned like 3-4 McDonald's, right? Shit, I was messing with her. I used to use her crib as a stash spot, right? One day I go to my stash spot and I see a duffel bag in the closet next to my shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is this duffel bag in here? Like, you know, just what is this? So I reach in there, I zip the down, but it's 5 bricks in there. It's 5 bricks in there. And I'm like, what the fuck? So now I gotta think, you know what I mean? I'm in a small town now. It's only for so many people messing with this kind of work. I know exactly who to go to and who to go ask questions to, right? So I go find a homie who belong to a DC nigga. Go find homie like, yo. I go, yo, homie, you know such and such? As soon as I said the white girl name, nigga eyes open up. Like, he already know. You know what I'm saying? Why would you be knowing? And I'm a little nigga though. I'm young. You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, why would you know? How would you know her name? I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Cause I deal with her, you know what I'm saying? I was wondering if you left something over there. Right then and there, his whole shit went off. He like, yo, come on, let's go back to the crib. And the whole time, I know he thinking, man, I got to kill Shorty. I know I got to kill Shorty. You know what I'm saying? If he tell me some wild shit, this, that, and the third. Bro, I take homie back to the crib. We go back to the crib. And as soon as we open the door, he see the bag on there. And I'm like, yo, that belong to you? And he like, yeah. So he like, still looking and shit. So he pop up under the bed. He pull another duffel bag out. He got like $500,000. He got a duffel bag full of cash in there underneath the bed too. Shit, he was checking to see if I found that. But long story short, he says, yo, Shorty, you know what, man? He said, yo, you're gonna survive in this game a long time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just on your loyalty of, you know, because not too many people would do this. If you ever need anything, you know what I'm saying? You come and holler at me. You know what I'm saying? You have any problems, you come and holler at me and shit. And I was only, you know what I'm saying? I probably was only getting 2-3 bricks myself at that time. You know what I'm saying? But the fact of the matter is just, you know, how you play this game, man, and how, you, like you said, I always remember with Scarface saying the same thing in his movie, like, yo, you just fly straight, man, you know what I mean? And stay in your lane and be honest, you can go a long way. This is what he told Tony, right? Just don't fuck me, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So,
shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move it. Hey.